Now to that fatal shooting at President Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence in Florida. Authorities say the suspect was carrying a shotgun and a gas can when he drove into the secure perimeter on Sunday morning, prompting law enforcement officers to open fire when the man raised his gun. The FBI is identifying the suspect as 21-year-old Austin Tucker Martin of North Carolina. He was reported missing by his family on Saturday. Authorities say the weapon was likely purchased by Martin as he made his way to Florida from his North Carolina home. Here's our ABC Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas.
Tonight, the FBI and Secret Service urgently trying to determine what caused a young man to allegedly travel from North Carolina to President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida and confront law enforcement before being shot and killed. The suspect, identified by the FBI as 21-year-old Austin Tucker Martin, was shot shortly after 1 a.m. Sunday after he allegedly bought a canister of gasoline and brandished a shotgun in front of security personnel there to protect the property.
They confronted a white male that was carrying a gas can and a shotgun. He was ordered to drop those two pieces of equipment that he had with him, at which time he put down the gas can, raised the shotgun to a shooting position.
At that point, authorities say an officer with the sheriff's department and two members of the Secret Service opened fire. Martin, who had been reported missing by his family on Saturday, was pronounced dead at the scene. Today, federal agents could be seen at a property associated with Martin in Cameron, North Carolina, which is about a 10-hour drive from Mar-a-Lago. A portrait of the alleged gunman emerging, a cousin telling our station WTVD that the family is generally made up of Trump supporters. But Martin's feelings about the president were unclear. Law enforcement officials believe that the suspect bought the weapon as he made his way toward Florida. Today, outside of Mar-a-Lago, a crime scene as investigators try to trace the suspect's movements prior to the confrontation.
If you live in the area of the shooting, please check your exterior cameras for last night, early this morning. If you see anything, please contact us.
President Trump's security has been an ongoing issue. There were 2 assassination attempts against him while he was running for office in 2024. And law enforcement experts say the nation remains in an elevated threat environment with a recent spate of politically motivated attacks and a surge in threats against members of Congress. Just last week, police arrested a man they say was racing towards the Capitol with a shotgun, who allegedly claimed he wanted to talk to members of Congress.
President Trump was in no danger. He was here in Washington all weekend. But sources describe this as a serious incident coming just as law enforcement here in Washington are prepping security for the State of the Union. Linsey?
Likely extra precautions on Tuesday. Pierre, thank you.